First of all, we were obviously all stunned to hear the police were reopening this case some 30 years after her death. Literally, the anniversary is at the end of this month.
Yes.
Did you ever expect that your own investigation into the case and the book that you wrote would lead to police reopening the case?
I didn't expect it, but I hoped for it. I knew how much I had put into it, and I knew how vital this information was that was never looked at in 1981 with the initial investigation. And after the book was published, I did get a copy to the LA County Sheriff's Department, but I did not hear from them. So I took all of the information and condensed it down into comprehensible form, and that was what we sent to the LA County Sheriff's Department. And within a month, the case was reopened.
Yeah, I mean, and here we are, they're looking into it. What do you see coming of this new investigation, though? I mean, again, this is something that was put to bed a long time ago.
Put to bed, it was a closed case. And now it's reopened, and what I hope is that this is not new information. A lot of people are getting that wrong. It's old information that was never looked at, that should have been looked at. And I'm hoping that the evidence leads the new detectives to the truth about, or at least to give more information about the night that Natalie died.
And one of the great pieces of confusion here is what role could Robert Wagner possibly have played in the death of his then-wife, Natalie Wood. And just this week, investigators made a point of saying Natalie's husband at the time, actor Robert Wagner, is not a suspect in the death. His family actually released a statement right after the new investigation was announced. Here's what they said. They fully support the efforts of the LA County Sheriff's Department, and they trust they will evaluate whether any new information relating to the death of Natalie Wood Wagner is valid. You do raise some serious questions about Wagner's version of the events the night Natalie died. Do you believe that maybe Robert Wagner has been hiding the real truth of what happened that night all these years?
I fully believe that. He and Christopher Walken were immediately removed from the island by helicopter. The case was closed within a few days, and I am so glad to hear that he welcomes this new investigation. 3 men survived that cruise. Each one of them lied to the police. Who is telling the truth then and now? All 3 of them should be held accountable to answer for why they weren't forthcoming in 1981. A lot of people are suggesting Dennis grew a conscience 30 years later. That's not the case. He grew a conscience the minute he identified Natalie Wood's body. He became a tormented person. Everyone who knew him saw it, and he remained quiet. Now, he was ordered by Robert Wagner to remain quiet. It ate away at him. He called me within months after Natalie's death. I'm an old friend, and I decided that I believed him, first of all, but I knew that this isn't the way an investigation should go, that they should have asked him questions. Dennis may have been the one to be more forthcoming because he's not the celebrity, not the person with the image to protect.